LDS Culture Part 3. I know I'm going to get some flack for this probably, but I'm going to put this one out there. I hear a lot of LDS folks in the church, inactive, and that have left the church, that say the church advocates or promotes young marriage and to have kids young, that they promote it. I too back in the day felt the same thing and did it with my ex-husband. I was 19 years old when I first got married. And again, all this whole thing was the church is promoting it. As I've gotten older and as I have gone through and still in my healing journey, because I don't think you ever actually heal completely. It's always healing while we're here on this earthly plane. Bless you. It wasn't that. What the church promotes is you upholding the law of chastity. That's what the church promotes. Not having you know what outside of marital covenants. And the reason why everyone looks at, oh, well, they're promoting getting married early is because whenever you got married, you could not abstain from going to second base. So what did you do? In order for you to be able to please your family by having a temple marriage, you got married early. And that's really what it is. It's not the church promoting people to get married young. At least not when I was growing up. At least not in the good old V of A. It just wasn't that. It literally was, you couldn't control yourself and your hormones. For me, I know we had some close calls and we had to go to the bishop multiple times. And when we went to the bishop, I remember our particular bishop telling us, okay, you're trying to stay together and have, go to the temple. You either need to abstain or you need to get married. Or your other option is getting married civilly, right? Because you're not going to be able to go to the temple, whenever that is. That was what was instructed back in the day for me. Of course, everybody's experience is different, but I just want to call out the fact that no one's making you get married. So if you got married because you just couldn't abstain from you know what, let's just say that. Rather than trying to say the church made you get married at an early age and made you have kids at an early age, because that's not true.
Everything is a choice.
Everything is a choice.
That's a choice.
You could have been like, look, we can't stop. If we want to get married in the temple, we need to go ahead and get ourselves right and do what's right. Or, hey, we can't stop. We don't want to stop. Let's keep doing it and we're just going to have a civil marriage. That's just my 2 cents on it. I really feel like that's just LDS culture. That's not the church saying get married at a young age and have kids at a young age. I think it just kind of happenstance that way. And like I said, maybe that's how it started out, but that's not at all what I remember. That's my take on it. What do you guys think? Let me know.